Both sides fine-tuned strategies for the encounter yesterday. Jordan enters the fixture following a 2-2 draw against Costa Rica in the opening match of the four-nation friendly tournament. Super Eagles of Nigeria, under the guidance of head coach Eric Shelley, comes into the match on the back of a 2-1 victory over Iran in the opening game played in Antalya last Friday. 21 players participated in Monday's training session, with the exception of the defender Bruno Yemichi, who was granted leave to be with his family following the birth of his child, Kevin Bassey, who pulled out due to injury. Madika Okoye and Semi Ajayi, who were also excused after sustaining injury. The Super Eagles concluded their preparation on Monday with a final training session at 5 p.m. ahead of the clash, which is set to kick off today by 6:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Although there have been suggestions Okoye might be rested for the Jordan match as part of squad rotation, the injury has now ended his participation in the tournament. His absence leaves Nigeria with two goalkeeping options: Adebayo Adeleye, Francis Uzoho, who are expected to compete for a starting place. The squad has also been reduced by other departures. Semi Ajayi has left the camp, while Bruno Uyemichi also left to join his family. Otto Haddo has been dismissed as head coach of Ghana national football team less than 3 months before the start of the FIFA World Cup. The Ghana Football Association confirmed yesterday that it had parted ways with the 50-year-old with immediate effect, but did not provide further details on the decision or name a successor. The move follows a poor run of results, with Ghana losing four consecutive friendly matches. Their latest defeat came yesterday, a 2-1 loss to Ghana to Germany national football team in Stuttgart. That result followed a heavy 5-1 defeat to Austria last week. Addo was in his second spell in charge, having returned to the role in 2024 after leaving his position at Borussia Dortmund, where he worked in talent development. He previously led Ghana on an interim basis in 2022, guiding the team to the World Cup in Qatar. Under the Black Stars secured a group stage victory over South Korea to eliminate it in the fourth round of the game. Ghana have already qualified for their fifth World Cup and are scheduled to open their campaign on the 17th of June against Panama in Toronto. They are drawn in group alongside Croatia, England, and Panama. Authorities in the Republic of Congo have launched an international manhunt for the president of the country's football federation, FECAFOOT, Jean-Guy Blaise Mayolas, following his conviction for financial misconduct. According to judicial sources, Mayolas, alongside his wife and son, have gone into hiding after being found guilty of embezzling $1.1 million in funds provided by FIFA under its COVID-19 relief program in February 2021. The Congolese authorities have formally applied to Interpol for international arrest warrants to facilitate the trio's capture. Investigations reveal that part of the misappropriated funds, amounting to $500,000, was specifically allocated to support the country's women's national team, raising further concerns about the impact on football development in the nation. Mayalas and his family were tried in absentia after reportedly fleeing the country weeks before their court appearance. Security agencies believe they may currently be hiding in either Cameroon or DR Congo. The case has drawn significant attention within African football circles as it underscores ongoing concerns over governance and accountability in the management of funds provided by global football bodies. The head coach of Nigerian Premier Football League side Bender Insurance, Kennedy Baboye, has been handed a 17-match suspension and fined 2 million naira by the Nigerian Professional Football League by the Nigeria Premier Football League for misconduct during a league fixture against Plateau United. The sanction follows Baboye's action towards the match official, which the league body described as gross misconduct and a clear violation of the principles of fair play and discipline. The incident occurred during the heated encounter between Bender Insurance and Plateau United, prompting disciplinary review by the MPFL authorities. The lengthy suspension means Boboe will be absent from the dugout for a significant portion of the season, dealing a major blow to the Bender Insurance technical setup as they continue their campaign in the MPFL. The MPFL reiterated its commitment to maintaining discipline and respect for match officials, warning that any breach of conduct will attract strict penalties. In reaction, Kennedy Boboy has pushed back against a 17-match suspension, presenting video footage it says shows he did not make physical contact with a match official during the incident that led to his punishment. The band insurance technical advisor was fined 2 million naira and handed a lengthy ban by the Nigerian Premier Football League. Shared a clip on the internet while questioning the basis of the decision. He said, "This is the video. Did you see me touching the referee?" Referring to moments cited in the league's disciplinary rules and also defending the video. The MPFL in its summary jurisdiction stated that Boboye exhibited gross misconduct towards a match official which goes against the principle of fair play and discipline. However, the footage now circulated among stakeholders appears to show they could charge in towards the referee before being restrained by a club official, after which he engaged the assistant referee and walked away without any physical altercation. From this standpoint, the 17-match suspension appears excessive, particularly if no physical contact was made, according to Boboye. At the same time, another angle has surfaced. There are unverified claims suggesting that a more serious altercation may have occurred outside the widely circulated footage, with rumors alleging that the coach slapped the referee twice. As of now, no official evidence of that alleged assault has been publicly presented. Super Eagles striker Victor Boniface has returned to Werder Bremen as he steps up his recovery from a long-term knee injury, boosting hopes he could feature again before the end of the season. The Nigerian international has been sidelined for more than 3 months after undergoing surgery in January. He had been completing his rehabilitation program with parent club Bayer Leverkusen before joining Bremen this week. The Bundesliga side confirmed his return yesterday, indicating that the 25-year-old forward is progressing well in his recovery. Bremen's head of professional football, Peter Nehemiah, said Boniface would initially train alone before being gradually reintegrated into the squad. Boniface joined Bremen on loan last summer but has endured a difficult spell. Before his injury, made 11 appearances, providing 2 assists but failing to score. His potential comeback could prove significant for Bremen, who are currently 14th in the table and just 4 points above the relegation zone, with 7 matches remaining. Dennis Undav came off the bench to score a late winner as Germany edged down to Ghana in a friendly in Stuttgart. Forward Undav was among three half-time substitutions made by German coach Julian Nagelsmann and pounced on a knockdown by Leroy Sané to poke past Ghana goalkeeper Benjamin Asare in the 80th minute. Stuttgart former Brighton forward has scored 18 goals in Bundesliga this season, with only Bayern Munich and England striker Harry Kane scoring more, and was making his first appearance for Germany since June 2025. Four-time African Cup of Nations champions Ghana, who failed to qualify for the 2025 African Cup of Nations, were forced onto the back foot early by Germany, which struck the woodwork through Florian Wirtz's free kick after 6 minutes. but they had to wait until the dying seconds of the first half to make the breakthrough as English referee Stuart Otwell awarded them a penalty after Angelo Steele's cross hit the arm of Jonas Ajete. Kai Havertz, Arsenal striker, stepped up to take the spot kick and sent aside the wrong way to put Nagelsmann's side ahead in the game. They would want denied Germany again early in the second half as Nick Votamada rattled the crossbar with a header before Ghana drew level through Leicester City winger Abdul Fattah in the 70th minute. Unda's late strike, however, ensured Germany claimed back-to-back wins, having defeated Switzerland 4-3 on Friday, while Ghana added to their disappointment of a 5-1 defeat by Austria. Spanish defender Marco Correa became the latest Chelsea player to express his openness to move from Stamford Bridge to Spain. Correa began his senior career at Barcelona before he moved to Brighton, where he then sued a transfer to Chelsea. His teammate Enzo Fernandez has also fanned flames of a move to Real Madrid, telling an Argentinian outlet that he did consider living in Madrid amid rumors. While away with Spain national team and speaking to the press, Correa was asked a question referring to Fernandez's revelation, and he said, "At the end of the day, Spain is always Spain. It's my country and where I grew up, and you always think about going back, but I think I did leave it for a few years. I'm very happy here in England, my family too, and as a life experience, it is very good one. It's a very good one." When he was pressed further as to whether if an immediate move to Barcelona were to transpire, he would consider it. Correa said, "Well, it's clear that if something like that happens, it's difficult to turn them down, but I did have to consider it. At the end of the day, it's not just about me. I did also have to think about my family, maybe what's best for them or for all of us. But as I said before, I'm not thinking about that right now. If it happens, it happens. We'll see what we decide." In the NBA last night, Los Angeles Lakers defeated Washington Wizards 120 to 101 points. Detroit Pistons were beaten in overtime by Oklahoma City Thunder 114 to 110. Cleveland Cavaliers defeated Utah Jazz 122 to 113 points. Dallas Mavericks lost to Minnesota Timberwolves 94 to 124 points. San Antonio Spurs were victorious over Chicago Bulls 129 to 114 points. For Phoenix Suns, they were 26 points better than Memphis Grizzlies. They recorded 131 points away at the Grizzlies, who got 105 points. Atlanta Hawks were 10 points better than 8 Boston Celtics. It ended 112 to 102 points, while Miami Heat defeated Philadelphia 76ers 119 to 109 points. That's all we have in the news. Talking point next. Right, welcome back to Urban Sport on 94.5 Urban Radio. My name is Banky O, and for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, they will be in action by 6:30 p.m. tonight, this evening, against Jordan. 6:30 p.m. Nigerian time against Jordan. The last game was against Iran in the afternoon, and we won that game 2-1. This time around, we're taking on Jordan. Madukakwe is not available. Sami Ajayi is also not available. Kavi Basi put out even before the game against Iran. And yes, for Bruno Yemichi is going to meet his family following the birth of his child, so that's understandable. It's a friendly match, and that friendly match also cost Otto Addo his job with Ghana. They were beaten by Germany yesterday 2-1, and before that defeat to Germany, they were initially beaten by Austria. They were wickedly humiliated by Austria. That game ended 5-1, and if you look at the run of friendly matches that Ghana have played, remembering the fact that they missed out of the African Cup of Nations completely. They did not qualify for the last African Cup of Nations while they qualified for the FIFA World Cup. Their last five friendly matches have all come in defeat. They were beaten 2 goals to nothing on the 14th of November by Japan. Against South Korea, they were beaten on the 18th of November 1 goal to nothing. Against South Africa, they were beaten 1 goal to nothing. Then against Austria and also Germany. So 3 months to the FIFA World Cup, Otto Hado has been sacked as the Ghanaian coach. He lost his job yesterday, and so we have to wait and see who will step in for them. 3 months to the FIFA World Cup, and for Ghana, even if they bring in Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola, they're in a very difficult team to even come out of. Sacking Otto Addo or not, it would have been difficult for them, and they are drawn alongside in a group that has Croatia. Croatia have gotten to the World Cup once in the last two competitions. We have England and we have Panama. Even if they stand a chance, maybe draw against Panama, my own opinion, but against Croatia and England, with this run of terrible results, I don't think they stand a chance. So that is it for Ghana against other teams in the world, and the fact that they've sacked their coach. So we wait and see who is going to take that job and take the Ghanaian teams, the Black Stars of Ghana, to the FIFA World Cup. All right, for the MPFL, Kennedy Boboye got a sanction, a 17-match suspension, and fined 2 million. There's a video circulating on social media which had an angle of no physical contact from Kennedy Boboye against the match official. So that is being looked into right now, because it's taking a claim that 17-match ban is too much. Not to even talk about paying 2 million naira, that he did not do exactly what the judgment called for. So we have to wait and see how the MPFL is going to treat that. He's a veteran coach in the MPFL, and that doesn't justify his act if it's eventually true that he assaulted the referee. That will not justify 17 match suspension is about okay, or even we can add more to it, but we need to find out if something like that didn't quite happen. If it didn't happen, if it's just verbal abuse, then it should get his fine or whatever, whatever punishment that should come from verbally attacking a match official or confrontation with a match official. So I'll wait and see how that's going to be treated. The videos are circulating also, and there's also an angle where they said he attacked the referees. That angle, we are trying to wait and see if it's going to be published so that we can also verify and be sure in our own judgment. All right, for Victor Boniface, his return to Werder Bremen, hopefully he can return before the end of the season. Man has suffered so much in the last 2 years with injuries, and that has affected the growth of his that has affected his performance, his development as a striker. We enjoyed watching him at Bayer Leverkusen when they won the league. That season they went unbeaten when they were immortals in the German Bundesliga. Yes, it was instrumental in the first half of the season before getting injured, and since that injury, it has affected his rating, his performance, and his valuation in world football. So we wish him quick recovery. He's back at Werder Bremen, tells you that he's putting in all the work to return into a starting lineup, or even return to the bench of Werder Bremen, possibly getting a call up to the Super Eagles again. Right, tonight had to be broken, teams to be celebrating, and we might have disappointment also. The final round of the FIFA World Cup. It's the FIFA World Cup qualification playoff final today. Bosnia and Herzegovina versus Italy. That game is by 7:45. Czechia or Czech Republic versus Denmark by 7:45. We have Kosovo against Turkey by 7:45. Sweden versus Poland. Viktor Gyökeres versus Lewandowski. That game is also by 7:45. For the African series, not African series, for the team coming from Africa, DR Congo will take on Jamaica by 10 p.m. tonight. DR Congo versus Jamaica is by 10 p.m. tonight. And there's one more game for that series is Iraq versus Bolivia. Now, let's hear your thoughts about the teams that you think will qualify for the FIFA World Cup. We have 6 more slots left. 42 teams already registered, and we are doing 48 for this year's FIFA World Cup. So we have 42 teams on board. We have 6 more teams to join them on the way to United States, Canada, Mexico. So those are the teams in action tonight. Bosnia versus Italy, Czech Republic versus Denmark, Kosovo versus Turkey, Sweden versus Poland. 091600595, 091600495. And those are the numbers to call. The game between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and Jordan is by 6:30 today. Yes, you can watch that. We are not at the FIFA World Cup. We won't be playing at the FIFA World Cup, but doesn't mean we should not play matches. Good morning to you. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good morning, sir.
Yes, your name and location.
My name is Samuel Elisi. I'm calling from my point.
Go ahead, my friend.
Philip Bobo is a very experienced coach. A old coach. He's an older coach. I don't see him touching the referee. But let the NFF slowly investigate well. Because maybe when somebody claims they will take action. As a let them investigate. Because Philip Bobo is a very experienced coach.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, that would not be expected from him. I understand that. 09160059545, 091600495. Those are the numbers to call. Good morning to you.
Thank you. Good morning.
How far now? How you doing?
I did all right to
I do. I know. Go ahead.
Right here, is it somebody paid 25? That guy is still like he's not 25.
Hey, that one are your business. That one are your business. That one are your business.
Injury is unfortunate.
Let's focus on that.
One of them joined and I said to that. So we wish him quick recovery. But I'm done. Even when he left the Brighton, I did not want him to be Brighton. So I think like going to a lesser team. Like that, I think it's a bigger team than that team went on.
But when there's no space to play, yes, now.
What I see that the team he wants to play.
Yes, now.
Maybe if you have stayed back, not have the more time. I support players who want to play. Understand? Because when you are playing, you can get back to your best. And they didn't play for a bigger club. So I wish him well and big recovery. Understand? Then what come? What come? We did, sharp, but we don't did. Understand? I did Portugal day to ground. We did there. But for Nigeria, you know,
on God.
Even though I want some players to play in the World Cup.
Like, just imagine Osimhen with no single World Cup match. Ademola Lookman, Kevin Bassi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. They all. Thank you. I was about to say that. If they want it so bad, they should qualify. All right. Thank you very much, Bishop. 09162059545, 09162049545. Those are the numbers to call. You can text us on WhatsApp. 09128 945 945, 09128 945 945. Yes, you can send us a message and we'll definitely take your message. So that's what's up. Good morning to you. How are you?
I know.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Kennedy Bomboli, I think it's long we have found this level actually becomes true.
It leaves a sour taste. It was actually true. It leaves a sour taste.
It is actually true. Long left coaches had a problem with the officials. Long left players with officials. What we are suffering now for some time has been crowd violence. Crowd violence. We've left the coaches with officials long ago. Players with insert that coach defender because I saw a video where Capena's expression, body languages of Gera saying so on the coach was not signifying something would have done.
Okay.
I think what the management should look into now, if the players have lost trust and love in the coach, because that is where it's more devastating. Because the players don't want to play for the coach any longer. And then to add, Ghana, they should go for players revolution. For the past 10 years now, Ghana have degenerated so much. So they should be start whatever for management of the world on Ghana.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Also tonight, 7:30, Ivory Coast against Scotland, international friendly match. Austria versus South Korea, England versus Japan is by 7:45. Wales versus Northern Ireland, Spain will take on Egypt. Yes, interesting friendly matches for tonight. Spain versus Egypt. Let's see how that's going to pan out. The game is set for 8 p.m. Cameroon are currently leading against China. They are playing against China at the moment. Eta Ayong scored in the third minute and Seydou Alum in the ninth minute. Cameroon are leading against China as I speak. Yes, 091600595. Norway, Switzerland. That's going to be a feisty one. It's by 5 p.m. today. Zambia, Zimbabwe, Serbia, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Greece. South Africa against Panama, Benin Republic against Guinea, Morocco versus Paraguay by 9 p.m. Algeria, Uruguay is by 7:30. Okay, so top friendly matches today. Good morning to you. Okay, go ahead. Mm. Yes. Mm. Thank you very much, too. 091620595 091620495. Yes, those are the numbers to call to be part of the conversation this morning. If you want to talk to us, you can do that. All right. And then you can also send us a message on WhatsApp, just like Tucci just did. Good morning, Banky. I'm Tucci from Abakwa. I think 17-match ban is way too much, more like half of a season. Even when Luis Suarez beat Ivanovic and Giorgio Chiellini, it wasn't that severe. There should be a review. That's true. Good morning to you. Yes, how are you, Basi?
I am okay.
Go ahead.
This one, when I play as they run, they go. Now, because of nothing, I'm training match.
Which one be Una player? What is Una? Define what Una is. What is Una? How many of them come out? Onyemechi wife born, ain't go be with him family. Kevin Bassey, yes, now Kevin Bassey get injury. What be name? Keeper also got injured. Yes. Mm-hmm. He's also injured now. They are not available. If they're not there, they're not there now. If they're not there, they did not there now. They didn't there. No, they are playing today by 10 p.m. Yeah, 10 p.m. Yes, my friend. More Siam now. That's a good be. You support them. More slot for Africa. Alright, 091600595 091604945. Those are the numbers to call if you want to talk to us this morning. And you can also you can text us on 09128945945. It's Urban Sports on 94.5 Urban Radio Nigeria taking Jordan. The game is by 6:30 tonight. That's when the two teams will clash in the invitational tournament in Turkey or Turkey. Good morning to you. Hello? Yes, I can hear you. Good morning. All right. Mm. It's not speculation also. There are evidences that they worked with. Eyewitness accounts too. Mm. The video he released. Mm. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Mm. You know, one Bisaka them. Mm. Thank you. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'll try. Thank you very much. All right, Tottenham have entered into advanced talks with Roberto De Zerbi, with the former Brighton manager now willing to take charge immediately, with immediate effect. Yes, Tottenham are going to get a new coach in Roberto De Zerbi with immediate effect. They are about relegating. Just think about it. Since in North London, Arsenal lifting the Premier League title and their forever rival, their arch rival, relegating in that same season, moving in two different directions. That will be mad in North London. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Eh,
Thank you, my friend.
How are you, man?
I'm fine. Though.
Go ahead.
I'm the your friend from Nigeria.
Thank you, my friend. Go ahead.
The man you thought who says the left over of point shared by two teams. I've been on holiday for some time now.
Mm.
Hello.
You're welcome. Go ahead, my friend.
Also.
Yeah.
Because it reminds me of what was the result of Nigeria and Iran.
2-1. 2-1.
In favor of who?
Nigeria defeated Iran 2-1.
Okay. What was the result of my team? Man City, Chelsea.
Man City, Chelsea. Which one?
Uh,
They've not played. They've not played. They've not played that second
okay,
leg.
they've not played.
Yes.
They've not played the
They've not played the second leg.
All right.
Later. All right. Thank you very much. Yes. All right. Thank you, guys. We'll return later tonight by 7:30 p.m. on 94.5 Urban Radio, and it will be time for most of those decisive games. Decision time, love, heartbreak, hatred, anguish, happiness, joy, sadness. We'll know who is going to fall on those sides at the end of today when six teams try to get into the FIFA World Cup to join the other 42 waiting for the massive Team World Cup at in the United States, in Canada, and also in Mexico. Thank you very much. I am Banky O. Before I leave, the amazing sport fact. Did you know that Miroslav Klose currently holds the record for the highest number of goals at the FIFA World Cup? Is the World Cup all-time top goal scorer with 16 goals, Miroslav Klose of Germany. And yes, Messi is with 13, Mbappe is with 12. If they both perform at this World Cup, they might be able to equal or beat that record. We wait and see. The FIFA World Cup in the United States, Canada, Mexico beckons. Wait and see all the surprises that it's going to afford us. Thank you very much, Yagazi and Choma Wasamba will be here for the Parliament by 9 a.m. I am Banky O. Good morning to you.